Hello everyone. In this video, I will walk you through one of the scenario-based question for the Certified Kubernetes Security Specialist exam. And this question revolves around a pod which fails to run because of an incorrectly specified service account. And we have to fix this particular pod, and we have to create the service account role binding to fix this particular pod. So the detailed question looks something like this. A pod fails to run because of an incorrectly specified service account. So our job is to create a new service account name question1 SA. So this will be the name of service account in the existing namespace question1, which must not have access to any secret. So this service account should not have any secret access. And then create a role name backend role in question1 namespace to list pods, namespaces and config maps. So these are the permissions which should be given to this role. Then create a role binding, and this is the name of the role binding, backend-role-binding, to bind the backend role with the question1 SA. So we first create a service account question1 SA, we create a role next, and then finally we create a role binding which will bind these a role with the service account, and the name of the role binding must be backend-role-binding. Then finally modify the front-end pod which is located at this particular location to use the question1 SA service account. So we have to fix this particular pod, and finally create the pod to confirm everything works fine or not. So this is the question, and these are the commands for solution, but anyway I'll be running that on a live cluster. So let's get started. So herein first, I will check out the YAML file which they have given in the question. So I see, okay, the YAML looks fine, but I can see herein the service account name is wrongly mentioned. It's question2 SA. So I can just check out if this particular service account exists or not. So first I will just because the full question is about question1 namespace, so I just save it to variable called n question1, and then I just do kubectl get SA this particular service account to see if it exists or not. Okay, it doesn't exist. Next I can see if it is there in the namespace. So I can see, oh, namespace also it's not there, and the message is, okay, question1 namespace not found. Okay, so it doesn't exist. So I can just confirm 100% that if it exists or not. Okay, I see it doesn't exist. So my job is now to create the namespace. So I create the namespace first, and next is I create the service account. So the syntax is very simple, kubectl -n, and I just take the variable $n, which is the question1, create service account on the name which they have asked in the question, and I create the service account first. Next step would be to create the role. This is step 2. So command looks something like this. So you just say kubectl create role and the name of the role backend role, and then you can do -- resource, and you can check out the pods, namespaces, config maps. So these are these 3 objects which they have asked in the question, and the action is called verb. So under verb you can say list, get, or whatever, but in the question they say just list these 3 objects. So I create the role. So just to you can always do like create role -- help in the exam, and you will see if they have given the examples also as well. So you can take any of the examples to start work with. So that is the role creation. Next I create the third object, role binding, which will bind the role with the service account. So syntax is again something similar. So we say kubectl namespace, which namespace we want that object to be created, object type, object name. So this is the object type and object name. Then finally we have to bind role, right? So we take the role name. So I have taken the role name, and then third object, which object. So I'm saying service account, and we have to give syntax like this, namespace followed by a colon and the object, the service account name. So just remember, it's always namespace colon the object name, service account name. So this should create my role binding. So this is the third object. So once everything is finished perfectly, I can just modify the YAML to replace the service account name. So I just come here and change it here like this, and then I can save and exit. So once I have done that, I can just confirm if my pod is created or not. So I can just take kubectl create and the YAML file. So the pod is saying it's successful, it's created. I should verify just to make sure everything looks okay. Yeah, so pod is running perfectly fine. So so this task is now successfully finished, and the commands which I have used are there in the slides. I have followed exactly same set of commands, and thanks for watching. Bye.